Okay, so the end of the year is coming up. I'm seeing a virtual girl in my bar. I don't know where she comes from, but I'm the only one who can see her. What is this? That's her name. That's Anna. Oh, you can't see because the chat is in front. There's a prologue? No, you told me about the prologue, I think. VA-18. I paid rent. I'm free. I can go to work. Ah, the music. Forgot the volume. Ah, good evening. Yeah, he's still out of it. What's happening to Gillian? Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. Are you okay? Are you in love, maybe? Nothing on the sword, I'm fine. Right. No, seriously, did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they're fucked. That's right. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. Was it Alma? Did you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since... well, never. Oh no. Oh no, streaming Chan is here. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, fat bartender. If that's even your real name. Last time a viewership had a weird peak while it was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Huh? Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Ah, Jill, you're here. Isn't that the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here. Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office then. But... hey. Where did it go? Anyway. That was all before I even got to choose my playlist. What the fuck? Let me start my day properly. Let me get my drinks ready, my bowls in check. Oh. Reminds me of McDonald's. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Ah. The girl and her twink. Who always have conversations I don't feel a part of. That are very awkward because I don't care about what they're talking about most of the time. You are too happy and you're too moppy. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. And say, that girl. I'm not here! Ah, sorry. Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways. But he was right, and that deserves a beer. Okay, sure. And you? I'm fine. Alright. A Friday beer. Oh, I'm late! I'm late, it's Saturday. Well, we start the day with a big beer. That's a good start. Oh, I haven't checked if my VODs on YouTube are done uploading. If I have to put new ones. I think it was up to yesterday for the last one I had planned and scheduled. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him. You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Loud. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliche for my taste. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right. He doesn't seem particularly happy about that. He never is. Unlike your coworker. Holy shit, did he fuck? Leave him alone. You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? A beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got some and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal though. Like, back to deal though! Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? That's not how you drown your sorrow, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. So a bloom light and one without alcohol. I still don't care about what they're talking about. It's like, it's crazy. Keep talking about things that I don't want to care about. Can I have an expensive fluffy dream? Like, it's not any world building, or it's not like a friend of the character. It's like random people talking about more random people. Who are they? I don't care about this kind of gossip. I'm not invested. Give me tasty tea. Aged mix. There you go. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters... What do you think, Jill? Huh? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. What about Mary? That's a special one. What do you do with Mary? Or should I say? Didn't share the bed sheets. Snores like a pig. Cold feet. Shampoo waster. Chocolate addict. Too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team. Tito Taylor. What is this? Tito Taylor. Well, those are all red flags. Too religious, red flag. Shoes with mouth open, red flag. Teto? Fan of the wrong rugby team? Rugby fan. Red flag. They don't drink alcohol. Is that what it means? Where does it come from? Teetotaler. Teetotaler. Person who never drinks alcohol. Why is it called that? Likely refers to temperance activists who were totally opposed to alcohol with a capital T. Teetotaler. Similar to the way people used to label of capital R Republicans. Being a teetotaler was a distinct identity. Ah. Like. Okay, strictly opposed to drinking alcohol. Teetotaler. Fascinating. Okay. What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite a heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean, about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? Oh, he's still on fucking Cloud9. Or is he fucking in Cloud9? What about... Sneaky. Twitch. It's a reference! Because she's streaming Chan. She says sneaky like Twitch, the character in League of Legends, but Twitch is also the platform for streaming. Because she's streaming Chan. Okay. I'll be damned, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime and get to know her. Maybe she'll change her mind, maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to Lilim. But I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans in all but organs nowadays anyway. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella is a good catch, even if I do say so myself. Like I said, humans in all but organs. You've surely encountered Lilium that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well... maybe? We live in weird times, but hey, it only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilium though. While Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving Lilium integration, so... anyway. Just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite an inspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with a piano man and piano woman. Holy shit, so much money. Let's go. The signature duo. No, wait, you can't big a piano man. Rocks, mixed, piano man, and piano woman. There we go. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. The symbolic value being you're a woman and Dil is a man? What a symbol. Wow. We're hitting hard with this one. I'll take the piano woman because I'm a woman. Wow. Groundbreaking. Why are they like that then? She blush. Why she sniff? I hit Laura. You what? He's gonna take you away from me. You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine. Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? It's not normal, Laios. It's not normal. Also, hi CJ, good morning. You didn't take your kebab. Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I would worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah! We're holding a special New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you wanna come. Welcome. Are you sure? We will! Fine. We'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Jill. Bill. Bill? What are you calling me Bill for? Party? I'd love to go. But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spiked. Things can get fun here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. Something nasty. A promo drink? This one's kinda unbearable. Unbearable! Grizzly Temple! Holy shit. I mean, if she wants nasty... I can make nasty. But like, what kind of nasty is accepted? I mean, do I care anymore? Because I don't have to pay rent. I don't have to pay rent anymore. I don't have to worry about money. I can make mistakes. For fun. It's okay. It's like 2 days before the bar closes. Who cares if we're making mistakes? I can't serve it if it's not a proper drink. Oh. I thought. Well then, a Grizzly Temple. And a big one. You have to drink everything. You have to down the entire drink. Grizzly Temple. I did spoil myself though because in the my eyes got attracted by a poop. In the achievements list, there is an achievement where you have to make something bad, and I wonder if it's because of this event. But I don't know how to make something like really bad. It's like a hidden, or either it's a hidden drink or it's the fedora, but I already made the fedora. So... Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright. Now, it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. Huh? It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. A minute, no, thank you. Well, too late. It's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do that? Magic! That's bullshit. Yeah, I got a new OST. Video editing magic. You just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Focus your camera. Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany heaven of sorts. But I see the same shit. Seriously, no decorations or anything of the like. Good question, where are the dogs? What the dog doing? What the dog doing? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. Idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe boss just donated money to the Sierra thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss them, but they should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any news stories. This is not a newspaper, you know? Nor is it a crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie and you know it. Shut up. But I said nothing. I meant... So shut that ID up. Yeah, that. I said that. I won't! Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason, and I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. So distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear it! Well, Kira Miki came yesterday here. Again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well... If I may interject. You've been listening, boss? The walls are pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a peek with her. Did what? Let's see. Why? Why? I tried to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just come waltzing over? Not fair. IRL streamer behavior makes an obnoxious order, dies, complains about the scenery, threatens to sue. A Tuesday. Okay, if I knew how the hell stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yeah, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? Well, you're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. Very nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know. You hear? Not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really doubt she'll come back again though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. Oh, I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Okay. Can she stop yelling at me though? Here, get wasted again, idiot. Whew, let's just chill a bit. You're still not there. You know you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Or maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you. Huh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you were just that good. Why am I glazing the streamer? Are you hitting on me? No. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance comes up. What? Joe hates me. It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you're curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner, wanna know who it was? Do you know? Maybe, maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking your chances. Oh, come on. Bartender, you're making a lot of faces here. It's nothing really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Take support? Hey Joe, inner and outer voice, remember? Ah, fuck. Hello? What? Who fuck? Aside from that guy, I mean. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And when you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. Uh-huh. But come on, I'm getting bored out of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know? Mind if I entertain you a bit then? What? Then I heard about dogs and she just spawned. You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the Missy here. Alright. Ah, Jill, but that, I mean, take Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. A grill Gil. Alright. Gil, come with me. Huh? Are we gonna have a Metal Gear Solid conversation with Gil? Are we gonna learn who he fucked? Is it Alma? Is it Dorothy? Is it Mario? I mean Akira? Tetsuo. Ah, get this? Huh? No thanks, I don't smoke. Okay. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck. Well, that's a bummer. He's sending congratulations your way though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So, who was the lucky girl? It was Mario. There was a guy, I never thought you sung that way. It wasn't a guy. He tranced Mario? So it was a girl and you did fuck. Well, hey, you can't be that binary. Did you think about non-binary people? Jill? Huh? I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself, you talk Kelly so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner! At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you! Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming or listening to them. Right. Oh god, you didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No. What would that be the problem? Why would that be a problem though? I don't know, it just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break, let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil. Huh? Keep in mind that what I said about opening up more, I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listening to you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year. Shut up. Well, that was a nice break. So it wasn't a guy. But he fucked. That's all we know for now. I'm curious. I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. And that's that. Back. What are you two doing back there? Fucking. Oh, so just chatting then. Why doesn't she believe me? Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right... Huh? What? Nothing. A gut punch. Okay. You should tell me things you don't feel comfortable sharing, or else I will bicker you about it. We love a good, healthy work. Atmosphere. Or whatever. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. The evil digital workplace. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Do you know Lilium tongs are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongs were designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times, I guess. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I say I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time, I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations you could make a seismograph with them. Oh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Yay! A piano woman! We already had a piano woman once, I remember. Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid and I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. It always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you right here now is amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Oh, you flatter me. He's so happy. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's... I've always thought about humans like nature's lilim. Ah, okay. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from a more simple form ages ago. If Lily managed to create biological life years from now, it will all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with a sugar rush. Okay. It's funny that I have like 24 drinks and they all fit into 8 characters. First characters. I never noticed. Like all of my drinks, every 3 drinks have the same letter. Oh. Okay. Boom. Is it really a sugar rush with how much Carmotrine I'm putting in? Even in doubt, my love for this is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsist problem got solved? Yep. All the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian... Call her mom, nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. Oof, the mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. Okay. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt like they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? Yeah. What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way, I'm fine. Thank God. It's unnatural to see you down like that. Man, that go-go is a blast! Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Didi? Didi? Go-go Didi? Didi is too much of a prick and Gogo is tired. René Descartes? She thinks. Therefore she is. Maybe I should turn off the fan. Thank you. Hi there, Viennese, good morning. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Ah, fuck. Well, I tried. Jill, I'll be in my office. Cute little girl, Lilim! Come, girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. What about fiddlesticks? We already had Twitch. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? The two most obnoxious girls in the world just met. Hey Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush, of course. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Bartender! What? Sugar Rush, please. Okay. They look like a power couple. They're unstoppable together. They will end the world. Explode. Here. Ah, what was the music? Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So, what are you doing in my turf? Trimming Chan. Yeah? No, I mean, like this. That's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen. Nicole. It's a very old name in France. I don't think there's anyone older than 40 who's called, even 50 who's called Nicole. Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started I called myself Nico Chen. That's a 09 reference. Ah. Oh. I changed website, so the name felt a bit out of place. Thus I became Streaming Chan. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming nickname me Streaming Chan though. So I just went along with it. Just like how I originally pronounced my name Ivy, but then when I started talking with English people, they all pronounced it AV, so I just rolled with it. I was like, yeah, sure. AV. At least it sounds different from the BC character. And the Pokemon stat thing. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point I was gonna call myself Dolores Hayes, but then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Why? I don't get it. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Oh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Funny here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack their shell. Oh no, don't say that, no. Don't tell her that. Shut up. See, you just need to say the right thing at the right time and she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get, you know it's true. Hey, stream girl. That's me! I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have! But you see, the contract with them expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was gonna send the draft to his lawyer as it had a couple of additions, but let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yeah! He cut it into a pair of panties and rubbed it vigorously on his penis. What? He turned the contract into panties. But like, what's the point? What's the point? I don't get it. I'm not kink shaming. I'm trying to kink. I'm like trying to be kink understanding, as you do. What? Evil flashlight gives you paper cuts. I mean, like, at least I could understand maybe the paper cut kink, maybe somehow. But like, the point of panties is that sometimes they smell, right? That's the point. Like every time we see panties in media, it's like it's getting sniffed. Like, what's the point of turning a piece of paper into panties? Whatever. Moving on. I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld even in the adult VR industry. I reported him and he got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? Wow, okay, so she agrees with me. It's weird. That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Ah, big paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. Uh-huh. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright! 2 big beers! Holy shit! 2 big beers! We're getting to the climax of the game. Getting the best order ever. 2 big beers. Fuck yeah. And we go. Cheers. Cheers. Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet. Time to get lewd. No! Not with Dorothy right here. Oh god. There we go. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This will be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time. So I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge. I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What do you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in the bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened the hole for the lens and sealed it with plastic. Ah, okay. I mean that works, I guess. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yeah, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I have sex on a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water. I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it. I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex on a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. Ah. Oh no. I considered investigating in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait! I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? How do you have sex in a jacuzzi? Quickly. That's what I've learned. The best sex is the sex that basically just kills you. That's right. Hi, Tay, good morning. Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure. Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. And that's how we got a collab stream. I should do a collab stream with a sex worker. I find it so interesting. Like to hear how it works and stuff. After the cooking stream on Sunday, we're inviting a sex worker streamer. I mean, there are a lot of on Twitch. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega center. Wait, seriously? I left. Cooking stream with a sex worker. Sex with a cooking streamer. A pair made in hell. Made in heaven? Jojo? At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filmmaking underwater sounded convoluted as fuck though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss! Man, don't you just feel great? We in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with and... keep it up. Oh, the manager got to meet one client. He suddenly gives me a raise. Well, tomorrow is the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Yay! $600. Cooking stream with a sex worker that gradually turns into sex with a cooking streamer. That's right. I start cooking, she's talking about sex, and at the end, we switch places and I... Cute clay houses. Yay! Movie poster. Yay! Beer on discount! Oh, the beer. Hell yeah. A figurine. And I can't buy anything anymore. I'm missing 4 items. Wait, I got an achievement. Wait, how did I get this achievement? Wait a minute, wait. Did I cheat through an achievement? Because I bought a bunch of stuff and I got the achievement to make sure Jill doesn't get distracted even once. But she was distracted in during a few days. But is it because I bought exactly the items that the game wanted me to buy during the playthrough, but just later? But the achievement still registers the item as bought at the right moment? So I still get the achievement? But it feels like that's something that happened. It might just be the big payments that are needed for the achievement. No, because that's another one. The make sure Jill pays all her bills. That's the I feel like an adult achievement. Look. That's the one I got last time. And I just got this. Make sure Jill doesn't get distracted even once. 15% of players. Fascinating. I cheated. Hell yeah. I mean, I didn't do anything. I didn't read the news. There's no news? The Human Eye is down for maintenance. Ah. Oh. Last day! I leave the closet open in case you wanna hide from the noise. Ah, it's maintenance because like it's December 31st, so everything is closed. Good. Look how big my room, full my room is. Yay! I have so much stuff. Sadly, I wasn't able to buy everything. I'm missing 4 items and I'm not really gonna get the money, enough money to buy everything. I didn't mean max. Alright, let's go. December 31st. Well, let's see. Gil is in the back getting everything ready. I'll go grab some food I've ordered. They only agreed to work on New Year's if I went to pick it up myself. Are you alright? I'm scared. Gabby will show up at any minute. Relax, everything will be alright, I can assure you of that. Drink something, maybe that will cheer you up. Maybe. Hi Cup Queen, good morning! You missed the order ever, I had to make 2 big beers. For Dorothy and Streaming Chan. Two big beers! I'll leave you for a bit, but keep your chin up. If you get through this, I'll give you... I don't know, a hug. Does that work? A hug? A big one! A reward for after everything's said and done. Gotta go! You can do it! Right. Everything's fine. You've been avoiding this for all these years, now it's time to face it head on. Head on! Apply directly on the forehead. Head on. Everything will be better after I talk to Gappy. Boss might even give me a hug. I'm okay. Ah, oh, there she is. Hello. Gabby. Come in. Is back. Bro, I didn't even notice. I forgot to check again. Chat is working again. I didn't do anything. Just decided to just took a break yesterday and it's back. Excuse me. Welcome to Val. Hey! You talk first. No, well... Some days ago I got a letter. And even other than getting a letter is the fact that it was from your sister. A what? My sister sent you a letter? That's the first I've heard of it. What did it say? I don't know, I never opened it. At least not until now. Huh? I figured I should read it with you. Yeah, let's do it. Let's read it. Alright then. Sorry. Just that? Yep. Isn't there anything else in the letter? Maybe on the back? This is just like your sister. I spent days worried about this letter, not wanting to open it for fear of what it might contain. I lost sleep and appetite thinking about it. And after all those worries, after all these problems, after all these years not talking to her, she sends me a letter. A fucking letter of all things. And she just says, sorry. Sorry for what? For a fight? For not talking all these years? Ah, now I'm fucking pissed. Are you laughing? Sorry, it's just... I remember all the time my sis provoked you that way. Porgy. Like that time where she gave you chocolate labeled 1, 2 and 4 during Valentine's Day. And you were pissed about the lack of a free. Mista? Or that time where you left an unopened beer bottle on the table. You left an unopened beer bottle on the table, she sneakily opened it and took a sip. She didn't tell you she did it and you were confused all day long. She always bragged she knew me like the back of her hand. If the editor was supposed to piss me off like that, I guess she had all the rights to brag. Maybe she was being sincere though. She did express to me that she was sorry on more than one occasion. Did, huh? You told me she died from localized nanomachine rejection, right? In her heart, yeah. Instead of the massive rejection that always makes the news, her case was more focused. They usually amputate or replace the part and call it a day. But organs are different. The condition made her susceptible to transplant rejections. Not to mention artificial hearts and genetic treatments were out of the question. Hi flowers. Good morning. Yep. Thing is, apparently she suffered that since she was 18 but kept it a secret from everyone. Why? Hell if I know. I was angry to learn that she did it. That she hid it. Why didn't she tell me? Was it to avoid worrying me? Was she ashamed? What was it? Wait, how did she live so normally then? She had to use a serum, shots near her heart every 3 days. Shot through the heart! Apparently the serum burns like hell. The shot even left her a nasty mark where she had to apply them. Oh, so the thing near her left breast wasn't a birthmark. And the rejection was what ended up killing her? The nanomachine rejection was what ended up killing her, but they couldn't find what made her so vulnerable. Doctors said she might have missed a shot, or the shots made her other defenses grow weaker. The condition could have just gone nuts out of nowhere, or maybe it was blood pressure. Maybe it was a regular heart attack and the rejection acted afterwards. They don't know. She kept it a secret from everyone, so nobody knows. Maybe if she had told me about it, I could have helped her. Maybe she'd still be alive. Maybe she wouldn't have faced it alone instead of just dying in her sleep. Oh. Thinking about what ifs won't bring her back. It's true. I spent so much time hammering myself with what ifs after you told me she died. What if I waited to cool down a bit back then? What if I just swallowed my fears at the very moment? What if I had apologized earlier? What if I had given a chance to the research institute thing back then? And the amount just increased threefold after I lashed out at you the other day. But today I realized something. Having such regrets with the dead is a hollow effort. You're alive, you're here, you can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can make amends with you, but I can't make amends with the dead. I can't apologize to her like I can apologize to you right now. Yeah. Lenore, she's resting now. She's just resting after having that heart condition all these years. Jin has to face it alone, though. If she So, let's celebrate her life and achievements. If we are to mourn, let's mourn her together. If we are to honor her, let's do it together. 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 Lenore was a fun-loving person. The best we can do right now is try to lighten up, even if it's only for a moment. I need to ask though, did she really start to complain about chest pains shortly after I left? No. It didn't get visibly worse after you left or anything. Everything was actually too sudden. You did complain about chest pains from time to time, but that actually goes way back before you left. Back then, we thought it was just acid reflux or something. Don't give me anxiety like that. God, I even blamed her death on you. I was just too angry back then, and part of me just wanted to put the blame on something, someone or something. And you didn't deserve that. Sorry. Hey, I'm sorry too, you know. We both have things to apologize for, don't think too much about it. I should have been mature and not shouted at you either, so... Let's just call all that water under the bridge, shall we? Are you sure? Of course I am. So, how did you find me exactly? Huh? Well... Have you heard of a message board called Danger You? Oh no. I have, yeah. Well, truth is that I visit it from time to time. And the other day I read a thread that discussed the bar. Oh, the one I read! Oh, I'm so lucky I read the thing. Because I forgot about the app for like... almost all the playthrough, but then I forgot, I remembered I could just check 4chan. And the description of the bartender sounded just like you. Are you mad? No, not mad, more like dumbfounded. Hey Jill, can you tell me what the problem was back then? What sparked that fight? Weren't you happy with my sister? Well, back then I didn't know what to do with myself after I graduated college. I went in and pretty much hated my last couple of years there. Not far-fetched to think that I only tolerated being there because your sister was with me. College. Had she stopped supporting my studies, I would have quit right then and there. And then after graduating, I got a very good job offer that she accepted on my behalf in no time. She kept saying it was for the best for me and my future, but I was livid. Why did she have to do that? I hated it. I didn't even know if I wanted to go there, but she still insisted so much. Like she was forcing a burden on me. And then my became our future and she started talking about marriage. You were going to get married? I don't think we ever took it seriously, it was just something we kept mentioning. Not like we didn't think about that down the line, but she mostly teased me about it. Teased me with it. But the thought certainly scared the shit out of me. I loved her, but I don't think I was ready for such a commitment, especially considering what she did. I didn't know what I wanted to do, but I wasn't going to let her decide such a big thing for me. I mean, she could be really pushy from time to time. Like I said, I pretty much passed college thanks to being with her, and that was partly because she was so pushy. Even if she had the best intentions, she could be abrasive from time to time. And it rained down on me at that moment. She took it upon herself to make that choice for me. What would have stopped her once we've gotten married? What if she suddenly decided to craft my life to her needs after marriage? I knew her, she would do it thinking it was the best for me, but what about my freedom? My say on the matter? So that's where you stopped loving Lenore? No! No. I never stopped loving her, which is why it hurt so much. But you have to understand, I didn't want to wake up 40 years old and working a job I hate. Just out of routine, getting used to it. I wanted a break from everything for a while to put my thoughts in order. Regroup myself, think carefully about what to do next. I can understand, I've sometimes felt the same, although I'm not even in college. Jill was so real for that. I get it, but... I was gonna say something that was playable in 2000, but not in 2026, so... I'll skip. That's what led you to you two fighting, huh? Oh, you know, the word fight makes it sound like we exchanged blows or something. It's all silly when I think back to it, tragically silly. Maybe I was the one who started the fight, getting all defensive about not wanting to take that offer. Perhaps if I didn't overreact to her arguments about wasting this huge opportunity, maybe she wouldn't have lashed out at me this bad. It could have been avoided if I had just kept a cool head and talked about that with her. My sister said something like that. Huh? I told you she mentioned on more than one occasion how sorry she was about the whole thing, right? Should have listened to her to the end, but instead I kept pushing her. I should have kept a cool head instead of letting my jealousy take the best of me. It was her offer, not mine. Should have stopped projecting myself so much into her. Something like that. We're quite the hotheads, you, me, my sis. Or you were supposed to be the mature one, you know? Play your role correctly. But why didn't you come back, Jill? Did you end up hating us that much? Did the break include us too? No, it's just that... Remember when your sister was giving a class and you broke a window? How you didn't want to see her for fear of being scolded? But my sister wouldn't have scolded you. But I was afraid. Dead afraid. I couldn't bring myself to face your sister. But I faced her back then and I was like 7 at the time. Why couldn't you do it? Because I'm a coward, Gabby! It's not quite the same. And in perspective, no matter what reason I come up with, it will never make sense. Everything sounds very stupid when I look back, you know. Not that it makes things easier. I won't ever get to speak to her ever again. It feels bad because it's stupid. I swear, you and my sis were meant for one another. Oh yeah, why don't you twist the knife? Thank you, Gabby. You both moved on after all that, but neither had the courage to go back and say you're sorry. And like I said, berating myself over those past mistakes won't bring her back. I miss her so much though. We were together all the time, always talking about dumb stuff. I wouldn't call my parents useless, but she was the one I could always talk to. I feel her absence every day. Everything is just so quiet now. He was an amazing person. Yeah, she was an amazing person. Huh? Mourning is fine and all, but we should be celebrating her life. If she was here, she would tell us that there's no fun in sulking for so long. I told you that all the time. The same way she told you to stop rubbing things in people's faces. Both figuratively and literally. Hey, I was 8 back then. So, let's have a toast in her honor, shall we? A toast? Yeah, let me get you a drink. A drink? Don't worry, trust me. A sweet. A sweet with no alcohol. How old is she? Is she over 18? No, she... Oh, I don't think she is. No. At least 8. That one I followed. At least 8. Yeah, sure, sugar rush. A big alcohol-free sugar rush. Grab this for a sec. Okay. Lenore! I know you're watching from the beyond right now, as I give a drink to your little sister. It's obvious to me now that we both meant to make amends at some point, but we never got around to it. I can't apologize to you anymore, but I can at the very least make you rest easier. So now, know that I look out for Gabby in your absence. I'll make sure Gabby grows into a fine woman just like you were. I'll always be there for her. I'll be sure the little brat doesn't face the same problem you and I had. Hey! Want to add anything? I'll always miss her. Don't say it to me, say it to her. That's a bit... Come on, just this once. I'll always miss you, sis. Sis, you idiot! Why did you keep that secret for so long? Idiot, idiot! I always told you everything, wasn't I enough? You idiotic idiot! Oh! Oh! Hey Jill, promise me you won't be like that knucklehead, that you won't keep stuff like that to yourself. Only if you promise the same to me. And promise me we won't fight. I can do that. Eh? You and I are both too thick-headed. Sooner or later we'll clash on some opinion. But what I can promise is that I won't run away like last time. We'll both cool off and talk it over like the adults we are. I'm not an adult. Okay. Okay, good call. Let's face it, you've been more mature than I have. Hey, did you mean what you said, that you look after me? I'll always be here for you, Gabby. I mean, I'm not Lenore, but I wouldn't dare leave my little sister alone. Damn. Hey, wasn't this a toast? Right! For Lenore, faithful sister and girlfriend. Cheers! Cheers! So, about this drink. Can I drink it? Do you like it? Take a sip. It's not bad. Why not drink it then? You're with an adult. We might as well break the alcohol taboo here and now. Ah, well, I didn't give her any alcohol. I wanted to be safe, but apparently the game wanted me to give her alcohol. Oh well. Now that I think back to it, didn't your sister give you a beer once as a prank? Oh yeah, that. It was April Fool's. I should have known better when she offered me apple soda. I put bubble gum on the soles of all her shoes in retaliation. It walked funny, and my jaw hurt for the rest of the day. Yeah, but did you know you got my drink that time? Huh? You gave me a beer and it turned out to be apple soda. Oh! Did you get back at her? Well, I did hide all the dildos in the house that night, only to find out she knew how to use a cucumber. Okay. Hiding all the dildos in the house. What? Why? What? And as a follow-up, she used that same cucumber in a salad less days later. Oh, no. No, Lenore, what the fuck? He said, so do you like eating me for lunch? Ayo! Jill? I'll tell you when you're older. Or never at all, actually. Hey Gabby, do your parents know you're here? They think I'm at Clary's, actually. Clary's? Clary. 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 Who? What's her name? Who? Oh, she's my best friend at school. And this Clary knows you're using her as an excuse, right? Of course! How would she cover for me otherwise? True. Will you go to her house afterwards? To be honest, I didn't think that far. Maybe I will. I do live in another district, but Clary doesn't live close by, so... Does a cucumber require some additional technical know-how? No idea. I don't know. I guess like a condom? Some lube? Well, it can be helped. I live nearby and the streets aren't exactly safe at night. Why not stay with me tonight? Are you sure? I don't live in a mansion, but I'd say it's comfy enough, at least to spend the night. It's always safe to put a condom on anything that wasn't made for that. Yeah. Just to be sure. Just to be safe. Sure, I'd love to stay with you. Great. Hey, does your dad still have that bakery? His bread was really good. Yeah. He opened a second branch last year. So he's looking to expand. Holy shit! Jill going to a bakery! Let's go! Do you have a job? I think he got into a partnership with a friend in Motor District. The guy saw an opportunity after realizing Motor District has almost no bakeries. I still remember when your sister introduced me to him. He started shouting, "I knew it! I fucking knew you were a lesbian! Mark 1 for daddy!" I think he had this bet with an acquaintance for his ever since my sis was 12 years old or so. That said, sis was into girls. The acquaintance didn't believe him. He bet a beer on whether he was right or not. That beer bottle is still in the fridge. It's even labeled Sweet Victory. Lesbian beer. Your mom and Lenore never made up, did they? I guess that one wasn't as simple as the said one too many things argument. Mom was always obsessed with high society, and in her circle of friends, a lesbian daughter was a no-no. I'm still on my sis side for that one though. Mom didn't reject her because she herself was homophobic. She did because her friends were. To Mom, the opinion of her circle of friends was more than her own daughter. How did she react to her death? I don't know. Mom and Dad broke up 2 years ago. They did? They never got married, so there was no proper divorce. I haven't seen her since August, I think. Did you two fight too? No, she just hasn't showed up. She must have felt alone. I've been there. A bit, but I'm not alone anymore, thanks to you. Yeah! Huh? I thought there was gonna be a party here. Alma, over here. Party? A small New Year's celebration. Wanna stay for it? I don't want a kid to burden. Don't worry, you won't. You only get cola for the night though, no alcohol. It'll give us time to catch up even more. I can introduce you to some friends. Are you in? If you don't mind me. Great. Hey Alma, come here. There's someone I want to introduce to you. The white screen of death. down. Oh! Yay! We did it! The slowest flashbang known in history. Oh, I just expected the party to actually see the party. To have people talk and interact with each other. Right now from all that alcohol. The end of the end of Valhalla. Then we got to find out who this Kurt and Jean's ghost was. Well, I just realized earlier when starting the game that there are two parts. There are two little things in the bottom left. One of them says prologue and the other one says Anna. Anna is the name of the ghost. So maybe apparently there's a tiny story about Anna. I guess, and there's a little prologue that I missed. But I imagine it's always better to have the prologue after the story, otherwise it doesn't really make a sense. See the prologue before the actual game. Prologue version. When the game and the team is so tiny that they can offer to have credits that are fucking slow. Because there aren't like 10,000 people to thank. Hi Distillery, good morning. No, you're never too late. Hey, at least you didn't get the end spoil. The end spoiled. Able to catch up. It was a cute ending. But I did expect the ending to be after the New Year's party. You have fun? Yeah! It was a cool game. How do I... Ah! Also got to meet a cat boomer. Why did your boss hug you though? Ah. Ah! He's that kind of person. Now let's sleep. You were dozing off back there. You're right. Good night, Jill. I can press forward. We'll play some more tomorrow. Good night. Yay! Only took me 10 years to play this game. Gracias, peluche. Valhalla stream tomorrow, confirmed. Now what? Fuck. Holy shit, epilogue. Ah, thank God. So yeah, the guy had a fantasy about a woman castrating him. Okay. I tried for an hour to convince him that it's a bad idea and I finally got to him. We finally moved to the bedroom and it turns out the guy has a weird implant where his testicles should be. It's basically a removable ball sack. I suppose the guy really liked that fantasy and made sure he could leave it out properly. What? I once saw a guy at the hospital in the emergency room after having been castrated to fulfill a fantasy. I wonder if it's the same guy. Toggleable Orky? I have enough problems with just one, you know? Just one what? Oh, yeah, just listening to one of your anecdotes. You told me about the Tijuana thing. And now this. Don't you have a more subdued story? Come on, Joe, you're an adult. You can take that much. Shut up. Well, last time I spoke with my mom, I asked her the story of her daughter. Turns out her name was Anna. There it is. Oh. And now you pretend it's a surprise? Fine. She fought against nanomachine rejection for most of her life. She even lost a girlfriend she made in the hospital to that same sickness. Apparently sometimes after she got out of treatment, a truck hit her and killed her. But even then, she was amazing. She was? Huh? Yeah. She kept up her studies while still in the hospital. She was a self-taught honor student. Not only that, but she also ranked among the top 5 candidates in at least 3 college admission exams. She also played the piano and guitar. Well, being confined to a room does that, I guess. I mean, fully able-bodied people can barely do half of that. But she practically accomplished all that by herself. And she also beat nanomachine rejection, a disease that only 2% of humans suffer, and even less survive. It took a trucking truck to take her down. She was great. And to think I'm sort of like her sister. Really, Becky. I need you to say something? Huh? What? No, I did not. Weird. I swear I heard somebody call me Silly Becky. Huh? Come again? Can't. It's not uncommon for me to hear stuff from far away and think I've heard it nearby, but you're the only one nearby that knows my real name, so it was weird. Oh well, as I was saying, the bullseye guy. Another epilogue! Epilogue 2! I guess this is where we part ways, huh? Sadly, I'm bound to this city. I can only falsify my identity effectively around here. I really want to thank you, Chief, for this second chance you gave me. We have a cross path again. Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. Oh, that's the part where I get all the endings that Icy told me. I get all the endings that I've earned by having the right drinks. So maybe I'll miss a couple, but I'm having like all the good endings right after the other. Gil, we're leaving for like a week and a half or something. Don't be so dramatic. But And you're taking care of my apartment. We will cross paths because I live there. The time you spend setting up a useless firewall could be used asking me things about the place. Like where the switches and valves are. But I already know we're in that control panel you made. They're in that control panel you made. But I like talking about that control panel. I'm proud of it. Speaking of obsessive likes. Jill! Stop calling Armitage. She'll take care of your 4-ball just fine. 4-ball. I'm not worried about him. I'm worried about me. I've never been away from 4 this long. I don't know what I'll do. You'll do just fine. You did pretty well for at least 25 years before finding him. Yeah, but... We're leaving! Oh yeah, before I forget. I left you a box of condoms on the first drawer of the desk, Gil. You what? You what? Hey, If he wants to bring his new girlfriend or whatever here, I want him to be ready. Oh, but just one condition. If you're gonna fuck like rabbits, stay away from my room. I have too many pics of my Imuto. Imuto? There, and I don't want their eyes soiled. Imu. Little sister. Just say little sister. Yeah, whatever. First stop, Panama. Holy shit, they're going to Panama. Yay! Please come again, and thank you for playing. You can now save hard data. Hard data. Loading hard data from the title screen or bar will let you start over from day one while keeping your items and money. Thank you for playing. Yay! Day one, NG+. Have a little heart. Ah, you can see. Shit. Have a little heart. Woo! So I only got 2 character endings. Let me see the achievement. What is it? What do they say? Get Dorothy's ending. Get the good ending. Ah, that was the good ending after. I just got Dorothy's ending. Okay. Oh! I have Gabby. There's the baby. With me. That's cool. I like when the menus change. So now let's touch this prologue demo. Analyze the demo. Let me see. So that's the demo, apparently the demo of the game, or the demo of Honor, or the. It's such a slow night. At least I'm not serving dogs. Normally this would be where a dog shows up like a cheap punchline. I guess not. Speaking of dogs, I wonder where the hell's Gil? Bored? Ah! Sorry, did I wake you up? I wasn't sleeping, my eyes were open. You went to college, right? You know, having your eyes open means nothing. Don't worry, I don't blame you. It's been a really long time since we had such a slow night. In fact, I think the last time we had a night this slow was before you started working here. Really? Yeah, it happened when Robert was still working here. Who? My first employee, the poor idiot, bought a levitation potion and threw himself off a building. Ah! Don't do that! As it turned out, the potion actually worked. Like, what? He started rising in the air and couldn't stop. They later found his body smeared across the nose of a commercial flight that was on its way to Kanyevania, right? But anyway, should we really dismiss that so easily? We didn't have a single client that night, not even a lost soul asking for directions. But then suddenly a kid showed up. He was obviously underage, but I was bored, so I decided to let him order. He was obviously underage. But I was bored, so I decided to let him order something. I gave him 1 Carmotrin free drink. I mean, even if I was letting him order, I wasn't about to give alcohol to an underage boy. And then, when the time came for him to pay his tab, he realized he didn't have enough money. He then yanked his shirt over his head, started screaming he's a ghost, and tried to escape. So I kicked him so hard that he flew out of the bar, and told him ghosts shouldn't feel pain. Okay. Boss, did you really kick an underage kid? Of course not, I just gave him a warning and made him wash a couple of dishes. The fact that you even thought for a moment that I would kick a young, innocent child hurts me to no end, you know? Anyway, just keep it up. Someone will show up sooner or later. Sure hope so. Hold on, come to think of it, aren't Gil's checks made out to Robert? No. Well, at least the story killed a couple of minutes. I think I don't know, sort the glasses here or something. Oh, we had a fedora-shaped glass. Anybody here? Ah, sorry, I'll be right there. Ow! Are you okay? I'm fine, yeah. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I get you? Something wrong? Are you sure you're old enough to drink? Well, seeing how I'm old enough to eat solid food, I'm gonna guess that drinking won't be a problem. You know that's not what I meant. Yeah, I'm old enough to drink. I turned 21 not too long ago, actually. Don't believe me? What do you need me to give you? I must be sleep deprived or something. What's this deja vu feeling though? It's fine, don't worry. What can I get you? I feel like having a sugar rush. Okay. So that's how we learned about Anna. Here you go. Thanks. Yep, this is the stuff. You know, I could have been lying through my teeth. I could be an underage liar. Could have sold alcoholic drinks to an underage kid. Don't do that. Don't do that. How'd that make you feel? Meh? Meh? I don't believe in the myth that kids don't drink alcohol. I've met 16-year-olds that drink a lot more than I do. Limiting the alcohol they can get is necessary, but if you make it look like a forbidden pleasure, well, you only make them crave it more. That's right. Now, I bet if you gave kids alcohol, they'd start swearing off it earlier. So you're fine with giving drinks to an underage kid? No. But if that were to happen, I wouldn't get my panties in a bunch. Wouldn't you get punished for doing that? You'd have to admit publicly that you ordered alcohol first, and that would bring you a different array of problems. Oh. You come here looking to get me in trouble? No! I just wanted a reaction out of you, but you're taking it all too calmly. Why? I don't know, your face makes me want to tease you. I suddenly feel like I'm back in high school. No! What the fuck? Alright, let's get this out of the way. Please show me your ID. Sure. Anagram. Wait, Graham. Oh, that was yesterday! June 12. Shit, I missed the day twice. I've played Valhalla yesterday. I remember Graham. What is... Who has that name? Graham. Who else? Seems everything's in order, Miss Anna Graham. Where have I heard that name before? Just go ahead, just try to make a joke I haven't heard yet. I'll politely refuse. No, I'm serious, go ahead. People think it's too easy, so they never make jokes about my name. I'm still going to politely refuse. Let's learn an anagram. No, it's not a... Oh, anagram. Anagram. Not fun. So what's your name, Miss Bartender? My name? So my name, I have the right to know yours. Fair enough, it's Jill. Jill what? Just Jill. Yeah, but what's your full name? Just call me Jill. Fine, I'll just pretend Jill is a way of saying your name is a way of saying your name is actually Johanna Ignatia Laurent Lone. Ah, Jill, that's okay. Actually, I'll shorten it to Joe. Whatever floats your boat. Hey Joe, this place looks awfully desolate. Joe, she says. Hey, it's been a slow day, a really, really slow day. I'm actually glad you showed up. I was growing bored as hell. I mean, it's not like we're always bustling with activity, but this is unusual even for here. Our first name is Nanagram. A palindrome. I take it this isn't a popular place then? We have our regulars, but we're not like the bars in the main street. Still, I like this place, it's comfy and I don't know, it makes me feel safe. Weird. I mean, I felt that way too, but this place usually gives off the opposite impression. Can't blame them though, this isn't exactly the best part of the city. That's a shame, I really like how isolated this place feels. What? Nez, thank you for the resub. Hi. Thank you so much. For 18 months. Which means you get the Gable High. That's a year and a half. You get the gay shark. You can hear the sounds of the city in here, it's nice. But then again, you could say I have some experience with isolated places, so it might just be nostalgia. Nostalgia. I'm pretty woke! Nuh-uh. Actually, woke is about being aware of the social... Speaking of coming in here, now that I think about it, you didn't ask for my ID when I first came in. You didn't do it if you were so... Why didn't you do it if you were so suspicious? Well, firstly I was bored. Figures. And second, I felt like you were of legal age. How? We've had a lot of kids come in thinking they could get away with ordering a drink, but they're too nervous or jumpy. I won't usually give drinks to kids like that. They don't know what they're dealing with. Or if they're not like that, but still underage. If they at least look like they're above legal age, I would be able to live with myself, I guess. I won't give them anything if I know they're still kids, but hey, I'm bound to be fooled sometimes. So I'm guessing I wasn't jumpy. Yeah. I see. Hey Joe, now that you know I can drink legally, can I get another one? What do you want? Give me something sweet. Piano woman! So like... It looks like she's someone who's in my head. But then how is she drinking? How did she drink that thing? Did I drink it for her? How does that work? Once you drink. Thanks. You know, if all drinks were like this, I'd be afraid of turning into an alcoholic. Please don't joke about that. How can you say that? You're a bartender. A bartender doesn't want her clients to become alcoholics. Just like how personal trainers don't want their trainees to turn into steroid junkies. Oh yeah, I guess you're right. Still, this one's pretty nice. Hey Joe, do you drink? I suppose, yeah. It'd be weird for a bartender not to drink, you know? I don't know, I've met dentists with bad teeth, bartenders who don't drink totally would make sense. That's silly. It'd be like a vegan chef running a barbecue restaurant. You think? Yeah, I mean, it's not a matter of whether you can eat or drink whatever it is that you're making. It's more like, why do it if you don't like it? Huh. Yeah, I guess that's true. A dentist might have bad teeth, but he could still like working in dentistry. But why bother bartending if you don't like alcohol? See? Something wrong? I just noticed you haven't said my name yet. I haven't... What? Aside from when you read my ID out loud, you haven't said my name. Meanwhile, I've called out yours like a gazillion times now. The wrong name though. Well, I haven't had the need to say your name. Come on, humor me, say my name. Why? Say my name! Say my name. Anna. One more time. Anna. Yeah, now one more time. Nana. Nana. Happened again, maybe I need glasses. There's that feeling again. Did I see someone glitch out in the past? Oh, come on. Why do you want me to say your name? I like hearing people call me by name. It feels personal and fuzzy. Yeah, but asking people to say your name like that is a bit... quirky? Creepy. It's Bloody Mary. I don't know about that. There was this certain someone who would wake me up in the morning saying my name. Your name is important. Once you know someone's name, the gap between that person and you disappears. Once you give names to things, you start seeing them as important members of the family. So what if it's creepy? It's still nice. Oh, stop calling me Joe and use my name then. Say Anna, can I ask you something? You call me by name, so sure. About your arm. What about it? Oh yeah, I'm lacking one. Did saying the word creepy remind you of its absence? Missing an arm? Oh. Sober bartender makes infinitely more sense than vegan chef in barbecue restaurants. Because unlike cooking, mixing drinks is actually fun. Not true! Wrong opinion, explode. I like cooking. I like cooking. Actually, I've been wanting to ask about it since you came in. At least be uncomfortable for a second. I'm trying to get a rise out of you. Sheesh. Cooking meat specifically sucks. Cooking fish sucks, but I don't mind cooking meat. Mixing drink would still be cool. That's because you are weak to the cool bartender propaganda. But to me, making a dish feels as fun as mixing a drink. I hate handling meat, especially chicken. Why chicken? I am not immune. You got caught. You got got by the cool bartending videos of them like throwing shakers in the air. But not all bartending is like that. Some bartending is awfully boring. And if you're in a busy bar, you have to make the drinks fast. You don't have time for cool tricks. It just becomes another boring job like the others. But if it's like for the fun of it, If it's not for a job, or like if you're with friends at your house and you're mixing a drink, I don't see I don't see too much of a difference between mixing a drink and cooking something. But then again, I just really like cooking. So what is it? How did I lose it? If it's not too personal. It isn't. I'm actually proud of the tail. Hey, she lost her arm! Like Dana. You're looking at a proud survivor of nanomachine rejection. Really? I thought that was something doctors detected while the fetus is still in the womb. Yes and no. There's actually two types of nanomachine rejection syndrome. The first one is the most common. They usually detect it while you're still a fetus. That's when they turn you into a cat boomer. The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. Also, so you're saying if you do the prologue first, the demo, you learn about the cat boomers like that early? Because I had to wait for day fucking 17 to learn about why they call it cat boomer. Or like, no, or not why they call it cat boomer, but what is a cat boomer? The other one can sometimes appear in your teenage years. It's incredibly rare, but it's still possible. So that arm. Nanomachine rejection basically causes your body to attack itself. Tissues start ripping apart, your organs malfunction. And I was lucky. In the end, all I lost was an arm and a handful of toes. Get it? A handful. But because I lost 5. Anyway. I have a prosthetic arm, but it's in maintenance right now. Ah, I see. Did Dana steal it? It's a bit weird to be without it. I still feel like it's there. Just a couple of hours ago, I tried to grab something and I just stood there thinking that arm was doing something. And Ciplige is the dead daughter of Dorothy's guardian. Yeah, I kind of figured that with the ending. Because she kept being weird about it, and like they had stuff in common from what from like the story she talked about, and another interaction she had while Dorothy was here. I think it felt a bit like that, but I wasn't sure. Like I didn't want to say anything about it because I was waiting for maybe the game telling me who is Anna specifically. If she's a ghost, if she's an implant in my brain, if she's a headmate. Like more her nature. What the fuck she come from? But anyways, mind getting me another drink? We can keep talking about my stump after that. Hi Theo. What do you want? Let's try something classy. Where'd she come from? Where did she go? It's weird being in a bar and not asking for a fancy drink. Alright, it can act as a tutorial because first she gave me the name of a drink, then a flavor, and now she's giving me a type. So let me see the free tabs. Whoa. Here, a Brandtini. This looks expensive, alright. I'm starting to have second thoughts right now. Just drink it. I'm starting to feel dizzy, that's nice. It is? Of course. I spent so much time in hospitals and whatnot, but now I'm just living my life, you know? I want to feel the good and the bad, no more being forced to sit quietly in a quarantine room. Yeah, okay. Would have been funny to do the prologue. Not the prologue, that's Anna, it's not the prologue, that's the demo. But it's funny to have a demo that's apart from the game, but still canon. That's canon, right? Wait, quarantine? Type 2 nanomachine rejection patients are put in special chambers, free from nanomachine particles in the air. That prevents them from being assimilated and aggravating their whole situation. To be fair, not all of my memories of that chamber are bad. I mean, I did spend 3-4 years in one of those places. Really, that long? Well, I didn't go for the genetic level treatment, but it was longer and a lot less expensive. I'm not going to complain though, I'm alive thanks to all that. You sure are. And I left with so many fond memories too. That's what you meant with the whole feeling nostalgic in isolated places thing. Yep. Are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine, just dizzy. Hey Joe, if I ordered 2 drinks, would you be willing to share one with me? Come again? To be honest, talking about the treatment and all that made me feel a bit lonely. Or if it's not something you can do, but I had to ask. It's not something I normally do, but hey, what the hell, sure. Really? Yay! Alright then, I want a piano man and a piano woman. Oh! The duo! And then she's making me do the 2 slots drink. That's a cool little tutorial. I need to clean the litter box because I think Honey just shitted the most abhorrent thing in the world. And it smells absolutely horrible. He gave birth to Cthulhu. Two drinks. Which one do you want? Do you prefer the man or the woman? I'm fine with either, really. I swing both ways for drinks. Okay, I'll pick the woman then. What the fuck? Assigned heterosexual at dead headmate. Dead mate. Alright, this is getting weird. I said. Cheers! Oh, cheers. Yeah! Are you okay? Yeah, I guess I'm fine. I'm just dizzy and sad. Sad? I miss Lynette. Lynette? He and I were the only patients with nanomachine rejection syndromes in the hospital. We were together every day. When it was time to eat, she was there. During visiting hours, she was there. Whenever I slept, whenever I cried, whenever I laughed, she was there. When I lost my arm, she told me I could have hers as compensation. That I could use it however I wanted. What happened to her? Tokyo flu. Tokyo flu. Something went wrong with her immune system and the flu started kicking in. They tried to rush part of her treatment to reduce the symptoms, but it only made the nanomachines go wild. It eventually got to her brain and... Hey. I see, sorry to hear that. The worst part is that if they left her as she's been, I might have been able to spend an extra year or so with her. But all that work only got her killed sooner. I didn't even get a chance to say goodbye, she just vanished. That's tough. Piano person. I miss her every day, you know? I say I want to forget her, but the truth is that I just want this pain to go away. It's been 2 years and I still feel the pain. Every second is just a second without her. It can get so lonely. It can get so lonely. Sorry, am I making you uncomfortable, Joe? You're not, don't worry. Yeah, sorry about that, I'm just... We had so many plans about what we'd do after we left. We were never so close to being together without the pesky nanomachine rejection, but... It's not fair, you know? Why do I get to be here while she doesn't? I try to enjoy life as much as I can, enjoy it for the both of us, but it doesn't seem enough. What do you think? What do I think? Well, I think about my grandpa. Your grandpa? He was a harsh guy, really sincere, but not one to mess with platitudes. Oh, I hate these people. It's not like he had a lot of enemies, but many people were cautious around him. But once he died, I never heard a single bad comment about him. Not even from those who used to badmouth him every now and then. Really? Well, the best thing about death is that after you die, all the wrongs you ever committed feel meaningless. Well, that depends on the person. Really makes you think about how petty some things can be. Yeah. On second thought, that doesn't have much to do with what you said, does it? What I'm trying to say here is... Don't try so hard, just leave, you know? Be grateful you had the chance. I know what you're feeling right now, but you'll get better. Eventually, all you'll remember is the happy moments. I hope so. Sounds like you and your grandpa were close. He was my best friend. Losing him was quite the blow. Do you have any regrets in regards to him? I guess not. I mean, it's not like I had a dramatic goodbye or anything like that. He died in a hospital bed while I was at home. But I don't know. I never had a heated discussion with him, so I don't have that problem. Sure, there's always a bit of, I wish I could have told him this, but that's bound to happen regardless of who you're talking about. Did you leave Lanet after a fight or something? No, of course not. Then you're luckier than most people. Oh. What I mean is whenever you feel depressed, remember that she left your life while both of you were on good terms. Whenever you feel down, just try to hold on to that. Yeah, I can try that. That cheered me up a bit somehow, thanks. Anytime. I should be leaving now. Thanks for such a lovely night, Joe. If you feel lonely again, just come back. I will! Well, that was an entertaining diversion. Ah, boss! What happened? I came to ask you that. Huh? You just spent an hour talking to yourself. No, I didn't. There was a girl called Anna here. There was nobody here. I was actually coming to tell you we're gonna close for tonight, and there you were, chatting with the thin air. A spirited talk, too. That can be. She paid for her drinks. The registry says the money came from your account. But all the drinks I served her. You mean the liquid that someone who is definitely not going to be me has to clean off the floor? Ah, okay, so alright. So Jill is also kinda hallucinating a few things on top of an amazing digital ghost talking to her. Because there's no way she didn't notice the drinks just falling on the floor. But Jill, you're worrying me, are you okay? The last thing I need is another employee who talks to herself. Yeah, I'm fine. I just... Are you sure there wasn't anyone else there? I even checked the security cameras. You were here by yourself this whole time. Maybe you're tired. You probably were just sleep talking really intensely or something. Yeah, maybe. Come on, I'll drive you home. Maybe you just need a rest. Yeah. What the hell just happened? Alright. So it gives a bit more context to Anna. Okay, that's cool. That was nice. And there's also the prologue, but that's a whole 3 days of prologue. Very curious how this is going to play out with Anna. Well, we didn't... Nothing really big happened with Anna during the game. She just appeared, made fun of me, tried to interact with the characters, or made me interact, like... literally like a ghost teasing me. And then I got the Dorothy ending. And it heavily implied that Anna is like kind of the ghost of Dorothy's guardian, because Dorothy's guardian had a daughter who died from Nudge Machine rejection, and that's why she has Dorothy now to like replace more or less her daughter, to just feel better. So I guess whoosh, that's it for welcome back. I got an achievement. Wait, there's more. Psst. Hey, over here. Boo! Wait, no, I remember. No, wait, that was the start of the game. I remember seeing Hannah at the start of the game. I think. When I appear on the T. Thank you for playing again. Don't worry, you won't be punished for choices made in past playthroughs. Ah, okay. This is a fresh new beginning. Almost fresh, at least. Jo will have all the money she had at the end of last time. She'll keep everything she bought or unlocked too. She's talking to me. That means she can potentially be a millionaire, but remain the same poor bartender. Well, suspension of disbelief exists for a reason, right? Oh, but debts will still show up, so be careful. Did you get all the endings yet? There's a couple of tips. Leaving Jo homeless or not is the first step toward at least one of them. There's 2 of them that rely on being a top bartender to the buff sweetheart and the cat-eared beauty. Of those 2, one needs you to be patient with the pompous buffoon. The other one needs you to serve the busty droid what she wants. The other busty girl, the blonde one, you should get hers as long as you're not an asshole. I was an asshole. I remember specifically the moment I pissed her off. And I didn't get her ending because of that. Oh well. Deserved. And Becky's should be easy as long as you remember what she says. Right. Girl, the consequences. It's funny that she calls her Becky. 6 different endings. Can you get them all? Sorry for all the chatter. Let's pretend this never happened. Game start! That's it, no more tequila season ramen. Tequila season ramen? And we're back to the start of the game. So I didn't get the Virgilio ending. I sadly didn't get the Stella and Say ending and the Alma ending. So I missed a bunch, but they were on purpose. Well, I didn't really want to miss the endings, but I think like almost all the drinks that were mistakes were made on purpose. I think. Now let's see the achievements. What did I miss? Unappreciated drink. There's a drink nobody asks for. So there is a drink. I missed that because I didn't make the drink. There's one drink in the whole catalog that I never made because nobody asked for it specifically. I could probably tell which one it is. Fill your playlist with one song. Okay. Get Alma's ending. You don't need to be in a stream to see the audience react. I don't know what that is. It's like the streamer girl, but how do I do that? Stand behind the bar with the bandage girl. That's probably with the good ending. Play a video game. Get the bad ending. Yeah. What is the good ending? Good ending is 25% of people. Bad ending is 13% of people. Fill the room with all the clutter. Help a guy open his curry stand. Team Scurry. A certain drink might bring Dana's old friend to the bar. Get all the flawless service bonuses. Decorate Jill's room in the most flamboyant way possible. Serving certain drink to one cat might bring another cat to the bar. One, you mean like the cat boomer? Unlock all the songs. Serving a certain drink to a hacker will bring another hacker to the bar. Okay. Attend the concert. Holy shit, I can go to Kira Miki's concert? Damn. Unlock all the decoration options, win a video game, get all achievements. Jill of all trades. Okay. 26 hours to finish the game. Oh, that was nice. That was pretty nice. Every drink will double someone if you drink enough. That's right. That's right. Well, it was a good game. It was nice. It was nice. Very, very nice dialogues. Very funny. Also kind of sad sometimes. And definitely better written than Coffee Talk. But Coffee Talk 2 is coming soon. After Lost Records. We'll get to Coffee Talk 2. We'll get to our favorite liberal cafe in Seattle. The gay bar in Seattle. But that's it for Valhalla.